Need some help to start your research for kinesiology? Go to Google, click in LibGuides Kinesiology at UFE and hit search. Usually the top hits will come up to the guide. Just click on the link. And it takes you to something I've created, which will help you with your different topics that you probably have to consider, like biomechanics or nutrition. But for this particular video, we're just going to focus on the research basics. Sometimes you just need a way to a sort of step-by-step process to get yourself started so that you can get your work done in time. These research basics are giving you a clue of what you need to do and consider as you start your research and continue through the writing process. As I scroll down, you'll notice that we have some links to the Academic Success Center and services like Right Away, which you can submit your essay to and ask them for feedback. But as we sort of scroll down, let's look at this first step. So the first step is the research process. This takes way longer than you think it's going to take. So always give yourself more time than you think you'll need. The problem is when you're looking for research, often you will start finding articles that look great and you start to read them, and somehow either you don't click with the topic and you don't like it, or you just think, oh, actually, I want to look at something else. So then you kind of have to start the research process over again, so that you're finding articles that are exactly about what you want to talk about and consider. So give yourself time to do the research process. I'll scroll down to the next step. The next step is about brainstorming your topic. This particular one I've chosen is coaching, but of course you can do it on anything. I know you'll watch YouTube videos about this and concept mapping, but I kind of intentionally made this messy because I feel like often your thoughts are messy when you start writing your assignment. So you can see that there's so many different ways we can think about coaching. We can think about the importance of communication skills of the coach. We can think about how are we going to develop our career in order to make ourselves a good coach. Do you need to be an expert in the sport you're coaching, or do you just need to be a good person at motivation? Or looking at the ethics. So there's so many different ways that we can consider this one particular topic. And what you're probably going to do is choose one aspect. You're not going to write about everything. You've just got to focus in on one particular thing that interests you most. Going on to the next step, there's the creating a research question. Now, this usually takes a little bit of thinking about. What I've got here is a little rubric, and you'll notice that usually our topics are really broad at the top, and then we have to figure out a way to make it more restricted, make it more doable so that you can write about it in however many pages you need to write about it. You'll notice that often I use things like, what 3 things can you do? Or these 3 steps need to be done, or these are the various points that need to be followed in order to get this result. So think about that when you're coming up with your thesis statement for your assignment. Finding resources, of course, it's using the library Find It box in order to do successful searches. There are other videos about that, so take a look at those. And then we've got some different tips about how to use the search engine. The advantage of using the LibGuide is this is always here for you to consult. So I'm just breezing through it, doing it quickly, but you can always take some more time, read what you need to read, look at the videos that are there, and hopefully it will help you train yourself so that you can write better assignments. Thanks. Bye.